Doing how the hell are all of you? Yours truly, Petra. Fucking back with another mother love. You already know the deal. Grab your smoke, grab your drink, and lock with your boy, because we back with another one. Hope you guys had a merry motherfucking Christmas. Hope you had a joyful day. Hope you and your family got to kick it. I hope people argued politics. I hope people was upset. I hope people was happy. I hope people was jolly. I hope, most of all, everyone had a blast. Hope they was blazed, and I hope they stayed blessed. Let's get it crack-a-lacking. Now, the episodes I've done lately have been political. I've done a little bit of splicing things here if you're on Clapper or TikTok. I've talked about I did a couple hot takes, I did a couple reactions. It's been kind of just a slew of whole lots of content here, this, that, the other, right? But one of the things that I've noticed is sometimes you got to go back to the roots, the roots. And a lot of the people that follow me on YouTube or find me on YouTube, find me from a specific video I talked about the LBGT community, but mainly it was focused on teachers teaching children, and the teachers were saying they weren't pushing their sexuality onto the children, even though that the teacher's entire classroom was rainbow colored, this, that, other, right? Now, I say it like that because I did a hot take. If you guys didn't know about the hot take, I did a hot take. It's in the videos below. Big yellow picture says hot take on it. You can't miss it. It's two-parter. I did another third part. It's in there. Find it. Enjoy. Anyways, so I did these hot takes, and it was based on the LBGT community and how I think it's a trend and how I think a lot of people jump on that trend so they can get the attention that they want, get the camaraderie they want, and get the friendships that they've never had, get the attention that they never had, get the camaraderie they never had. Or all that wrapped in one, something they're begging for that kind of attention. They need it so bad, you know what I mean? And we're going to get into that. Let's get there. Now I'm going to start here with my guy, Mimi number 2. I want to listen to his voice. I think he talks once. I don't want to have the music screw my shit up. Should take me home tonight. Nope, we're not doing it. Sorry, guys. I think he's just gonna sing the song, but my whole point is when I say looking for attention, we're gonna write here, looking for attention, because this is what I think it is. Clearly, all these people are gonna give it up. Look, merch available. The link. He got 22,000 likes. He's got 900 people in there. And then, mind you, this is at 11:30 at night on Christmas Day. Let's keep it 100 all day, right? Now, something that stood out to me is the fact that you got a jawline like a motherfucking model. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Another thing that stood out was these eyebrows that look connected. It looks like a it looks like a fallopian set of tubes that where the ovaries come down, but then it looks like it comes down to a doo-doo shoot right here. And then he gives patting that stuff on the side of his face. I know it's for definition, all those things, but he looked extra weird. And what also throws me off is the mess t-shirt, make me think you want to look like you guys remember Alita from wrestling in the early 90s, early 2000s? She did the moonsault, always wore like a mesh top, had the thong hanging out her butt. Crazy shit, right? That's what I think he looks like in the top. Now, something that stands out to me is you can tell he works out. Look at this shit. Look at his shoulders. You can tell. Look at his arms. You can tell. Now, even here, definition right there. You can tell. Now, what that tells me is you're looking for attention. Now, I'm not saying that everybody works out that's looking for attention. I'm not saying that some people do it for their health. But I would assume that he's doing this for attention. He might not think that he is, but I would say subconsciously, all the things he's doing, whether it's the tattoos, and if you look at the tattoos, let's shut the sound out so we can look at the tattoos. Right there, look at them shits. This is about the girliest one I've seen right here. And that's a rose, but I see a lot of cats with roses, right? But you got finger tattoos, you got a whole ass sleeve over here, look like some Japanese art, some clouds. Got a cross over here. Now, see, that's something that also throws me off. Because I'm going to keep it a buck. In the Bible, it don't talk about looking like nothing like that. It just doesn't. And it's almost like there's phases here. Phase 1 for attention. We'll put a 1 here. We'll change the color. We'll do green. Phase 1, 2. We'll do 3 here. Then we'll do the mesh top as 4. And then this is 5. Now, I'm not saying you can't be a drag queen, a cross-dresser, whatever you want to be. Do you, be you. I don't give a fuck. But when you go on the internet and you open up the doors, people get to talk as much shit as they want. And I happen to be one of those people. Because when you have someone that does this, this is the next thing. Look at this. Bright red lipstick. And see, now maybe I thought maybe this was a joke, satire, whatever. Nah, he's got a whole profile pic up here. Cornbread the Poppy, whatever, and he's okay with himself, and that's cool. And now, this is something I wanted to point out because what she's saying. Let's listen to her for a second.
If you feel some type of way about me, I hate when I go somewhere and they be like, well, can you just tone it down a little bit? See, you don't need to bring me around your people then. If you think I'm going to embarrass you, don't bring me around them because I'm going to change who I am. If anything, I'm going to act even more myself.
No, I don't think the beluga whale could act any way except herself. That hyena Kamala Hera cackle in the middle there was really something a little extra. Let's keep it a buck all day. Now let's break down what she said. She said she doesn't like when people want to bring her around places and she's like, hey, can you tone it down a little bit? Maybe turn down that extra saucy girl and you just be the normal one. She's like, nah, I can't do that. I'm gonna be extra saucy now. Because you asked me to do something that I found was a microaggression. You came at me recklessly, even though you asked me politely, but you came at me recklessly. Now I'm gonna keep it a buck. I've sagged my pants. I've ran with some bad crews. I've had habits that I shouldn't have had. I've done things that I shouldn't have did, I've said things I shouldn't have said, especially in front of people when it comes to first impression. And I've had people, as I've gotten older, know me for who I am and be like, hey man, can you maybe pull up your pants? Maybe don't swear so much. And can you not talk about politics or maybe some of your other beliefs? You know what I mean? Just so we can have a nice dinner and we can all get along. Because that's what it comes down to, is a respect to get along. And it's something that she's openly saying that she will not do because she does not have respect for the person that is asking her to come sit down and enjoy a meal or enjoy an evening with the homies. Nope, can't do it. Gotta be extra. That shit's wild to me. That's just wild to me. And it does not shock me to see her on a live spewing that shit with a man wearing bright red lipstick like he wants to be Mimi number 4. It just is nuts to me. All that we've got past Mimi number 4 with the red lipstick, I got a question for you guys. I brought it up before. I've asked about it before. I've done videos on it before. Hundreds of people have. What do you guys think when a trans person doesn't disclose that they're trans to the people they're trying to date? Now, I've seen some outright crazy theories. I've seen outright crazy ideas when people say, once I get the surgery, I'm never going to say I'm trans again because I'm a woman or I'm a guy. No. That's not how that works. Now, let's pull the video.
So, I didn't have to tell people because if they're dumb, that's on them. That's on them. They're the ones who decided not to fucking look at my account and read my bio.
See, what this person's trying to say is if you went up to her in public or him in public when they're at Walmart trying to buy tampons they don't need, and you all of a sudden think that they're the most smoking piece of ass in the room, most smoking hottest chick or hottest guy in the room, whatever it could be, they don't have to disclose that they're trans because you're an idiot and they're on Tinder and you're not. So because you're not on Tinder, you don't know that they're trans, and that's on you. The burden of proof is on you to figure out that they're trans. It's not on them to disclose it. Now, one example I know a lot of people don't like is when it comes to STDs and STIs. You have to disclose that you have herpes to your next partner. You have to disclose that you have HIV or AIDS. Now, maybe not in California or New York, some of these big, really far left cities. I know in California you don't have to. They changed it from a misdemeanor, even though, read that court case, it's crazy. But point of it is you have to disclose it. And if you're going to be different than everyone else, you might want to disclose that to everyone else so then they're aware that you're different. Now, it may affect you in ways that you don't like. It may affect you in ways that are cruel and unusual. But guess what? The burden of proof is still on you. That's just how it is. And I'm sorry that you don't like that. I'm sorry you wish the ways were different, but they're not. And for someone to have this kind of outlook, oh, they're dumb. They're dumb. I mean, look at the one comment on the screen. No, it doesn't matter. When I meet someone, I don't tell them I'm non-binary. You might want to if you want actually any relationship with that person because it's 2021. You have guys out here that are happy to get pegged and things shoved up their booties, and then they still want to call themselves straight. So you got a fair shot to get anybody. You got a fair shot. You know what I mean? Let's keep it a buck. Now they just keep pulling off the stuff on their head. I don't want to keep listening to them, but because they just keep spewing more nonsense. We're gonna shorten it up a little bit. Now, listen to this one.
Overdose Anomaly, thank you for the follow.
It's the voice that throws me off. It's a guy, Pirate Princess Jess. This is wild to me that you have men.
And they want to celebrate.
Clear as day men. Clear as day. And this person said trans road warriors, so they should have a flag. Look at this guy.
Probably gonna win.
Got a fucking beard.
Look, baby, I can have 197 people over here right now and probably...
Got a goatee looking better than my goatee. And got Goldilocks hair looking better than Goldilocks. This shit is wild, bro. Don't tell me this shit's normal. You can't normalize this kind of shit. Look at this. This is probably the only realistic this. You know this is a drag queen. You know it is. You know it is. 100%.
Why does it matter?
Look at this.
I don't
Oh my
want
God.
you. I don't want to talk to you. Can I see the nails? Yes, baby.
And that this young fella is mad because someone asked what are his pronouns. Ooh, got real mad. I don't need to tell you nothing, but you can stare at my nails as I got a goatee looking ass too. That's some weirdo shit. This is the shit I was talking about. In my hot take, I had said that you have full grown ass men out here that live their whole life as fucking men. All of a sudden want to be women, get their nails done, but then they want to rock around, scruff, and have a mustache and shit. What are you, the bearded lady from the circus? The circus ain't hiring? Come on now. And look at the next one. This shit is even crazier. Look at this next dude's beard. Thicker than this motherfucker on the screen. This shit is wild. And mind you, this is all late as fuck at night on Christmas Day. Christmas Day night. Look at this shit. Look at the comment. I love it when you don't have to tuck. I didn't know if this was a man at first till I read that motherfucking comment. Of course that's a motherfucking man. I don't know how I could have missed that. I almost didn't see the Adam's apple almost. The Adam's thrapple. Then we're back to the drag queen, you know what I mean? I'm not mad, but then this one threw me off the most. This one threw me off the most. Listen to this.
To tell somebody I'm going someplace or doing whatever.
And I say it like look at Kaylee is the name. She, her. Blocked an error, create a new account and let us know. This is what I was talking about. You have 40-plus-year-old men. After living their entire life as a man that they weren't a very good man. Let's keep it 100. Didn't fit the man critique. Let's keep it 100. All of a sudden decide they wanted to be a girl because it's okay to be that in 2021, 2020, 2019, 2017, 2018. It's not okay. This shit's weird. And it shouldn't be normalized. This trying to normalize this is no different than trying to normalize MAP, minor attracted persons. Ain't no motherfucking different. Not to me in the fucking least. This is probably fucking worse because you're acting as if you're a female, a little girl when you're not. Fucking weird to me, bro. And I'm not saying this guy is acting as a little girl, but there was a video that was, I don't know how, a couple years old now. Person went on Dr. Phil and all that shit. Clearly is deranged, but yet it's supposed to be normalized. That's what's wild to me. And now one of the funniest things was, and I got it coming up is, see, I just read old man. This is old man. And then, what the fuck is going on? How is this supposed to be okay? How is this normalized? You know what I mean? It's just, what the fuck trend is this? You know what I mean? So, and then this is funny.
Showing your face is the correct thing to do, as it is the correct thing to do. I'm going to move on to a couple other guests. So why don't you guys think this through? And I'd love for you guys to come out of yourself, come out of the closet. You guys are okay. It's a safe place here. Okay, and then we will continue.
No, that's where I'm gonna leave that one because it's really fun. I'm gonna let it play, but then you got other guys that come on.
Guys, hey, it's I'm glad to be here. You know, I'm in a heavy flow. My partner's here with me.
Perfect.
Show your face.
Yeah, okay.
And we're dealing with this as
you know, this
good
guy
as
back
we
here takes it
can.
extremely seriously. Look at that, man.
Okay.
It's proper
Looking
for
the
him.
support group.
Mhm.
And it's nice that men that have periods have a support group like this on TikTok. Is it not? Is this not glorious to have? Where it's a safe space for men? For men. We're going to write that in. For men, safe space. Safe space, you know what I mean? You gotta hug it out sometimes. You just gotta have that camaraderie. This is weird too, right here. Listen to this.
What the hell?
You can tell it's a man. We got trans flag behind
Can't be
him.
this fucking difficult.
Now this is what I don't understand. How is this difficult? What they're trying to do?
So close.
It's got four viewers, but they got a moderator.
I'm not this stupid.
Make that shit make sense. You can't, because it don't make sense. It don't make sense. The fuck you need more? What you need moderators for? You got 4 viewers.
To look like this, and I am so close to it.
They couldn't make it. They couldn't make that simple little brain teaser work. You know what I mean? And that just baffled the fuck out of me. But yesterday, I'm sitting on TikTok late as fuck at night, just scrolling through the lives, because once you get up on one live, you see them all, right? Keep scrolling through, and these people kept popping up. And all I thought is like, oh, the freaks really came out to play tonight. Like, y'all really came out. Now, there's still people riding on it today during the day, but it isn't as much fun when it's late at night and you see them. It's back to back to back, every